absolutely honest with you. We actually actually change what versus all you have is quick goal here, call it a day, and get our win and get out of here. I'm sitting right next to him spamming the I was spamming the poke check there and it did work. That's what I'm saying though, it's just like so random. Okay, we do get a big hit from behind. Like, he was running away from me. And yes, I timed it well, but do I really deserve to get a big cross check in the back as he's running away towards the net? Probably not. Nope, we're gonna go one quick pass, one quick cut, Delilah. I actually thought that went in. Okay, we have 10 seconds left. We're going to try to go for one last rush. We can hold on. I see a lot of field. 60. Center. 3. Oh, yes, dude, I actually timed that well, and that'll do it. I think, is the game going to end at 10? No, we do get a little OT action. Okay.
Tucker stands at first with 1 out.
Oh, my.
And that's a
that
base
was
hit.
actually
Runner makes
nasty.
the turn at second.
Nice little...
Now they have runners at the corners after that 1-out single.
Middle outside.
Hey, Oscar Hernandez shuffles to the plate. How about a mulligan?
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Cleared the hips early.
High outside.
Doubles down on the
4-seam
fastball.
Low outside.
That's a strikeout for J.R. Richards.
Sinker.
Big pitch right there. Tommy Edman fouls away the first offering. 0-1. The pitch. Good slider.
Low inside.
Now a check swing, but held up. We've seen it 3 times.
Trainer's going to come out, and by the time he gets there, it looks like Patrick can see again. He's trying to explain to him, like, I just looked up and then everything went, whoa, whoa, whoa. That is a really scary feeling. And here's exactly how he explained it after the game.
I couldn't see for a good 15, 20 seconds. Yeah, I don't know, it's something. It was just a different feeling. I feel fine, feel better now. So
when you say you couldn't see, like everything was blurry, or like literally everything was black?
it was, it felt like my eyeballs were at the top of my head. I mean,
He's trying to explain to him, like, I just looked up and then everything went, whoa, whoa, whoa. That is a really scary feeling. And here's exactly how he explained it after the game. The coldest game in NHL history.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 21.
Our game played around New Year's. But in 2022, the matchup between the Minnesota Wild and the St. Louis Blues turned into a survival challenge. The temperature dropped to -4 degrees Fahrenheit with brutal wind chill, making it feel like -31. Still, the game had to go on, and it did. To stay warm, players kept skating hard and scoring fast. St. Louis came out on top with a 6-4 victory. This was officially the coldest outdoor game in NHL history.
What's up, guys? This is Bird Music, and welcome to the most broken shotgun in Call of Duty history. At least I think it might be. We now have access to the Akita, Scorchlink, Akimbo weekly challenges in Black Ops 7, and I'm going to do these as fast as I possibly can so we can unlock this and I can show you guys if it's either broken or if it's trash. And from looking at all the different challenges across all 4 different modes, I think ultimately the easiest place to do this is going to be co-op and endgame. The challenges just really don't look that bad, and we should be able to knock this out faster than any of the other modes. I'm going to go ahead and use the Maddox RFB because I really have barely used this thing since they added it. And here's the challenges for co-op and endgame. You have to eliminate 50 Guild Tech enemies, get a kill while driving a vehicle 25 times, eliminate 10 Guild GR5, get 250 eliminations with ARs, destroy 3 Guild Dogs, and then get 50 crits. It really is not that bad. So yeah, let's go ahead and knock it out. There's also some new events in the game as well. They have this Rally Point event, which should be unlocking the crossbow, but it's not going to be happening immediately. They have this sort of strange mix of you having to do your own personal challenges, but there's also a community goal, so the community also has to try to complete this. You can play any of the 4 modes, and it will earn you progress toward this, but as you can see right now, there's only 3 missions unlocked, and you can't do the 4th or 5th ones until like 2 days from now. So it is time gated, but aside from that, we do also have double XP for the next 4 days, so not too bad. But yeah, let's go ahead and do some endgame, and let's get to the Akimbo shotgun unlocked and see if it's going to be broken or not. But yeah, man, if you guys do enjoy this video and you want to see some more weekly challenge type videos on Black Ops 7, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new. Regardless or hating Black Ops 7, I am really happy that they brought back the weekly challenge system from Modern Warfare 3. It gives us something brand new and generally pretty cool to look forward to every single week. So I'm system from Modern Warfare 3. It gives us something brand new and generally pretty cool to look forward to every single week. So I'm glad that they did it for Black Ops 7. Also, they just tweeted about Holiday Hijacked. I wonder if there's going to be an Easter egg on that. They haven't even done the Easter egg for Nuketown. All right, first thing we're doing, we're going straight to the command center. I need to get my gun to Legendary as soon as I can. Wait, I'm sorry. Did they already kill it? How did we already... Oh my god. God, that's a lot of XP. We just did like everything we possibly could. I was 13 robots off, and then I just would have had to do the mastery camos, which would vehicle, assuming that I can run over 25 people without this thing blowing up. Or can I just like switch to the main gunner? Oh, I switch seats? Oh, there you go. Will this count if I just shoot this guy? Let's see. Is that going to count? It does. Okay, so I can just sit on the turret. Beautiful. Can I at least run over one guy? Yeah, there you go. GTA 6 Ops 7 confirmed. Come on. Spawn more of these idiots. Wait. I think we got it done, but we're about to blow up. Damn. Okay, that was perfect timing. And now we just have to kill 2 more goals, and we'll get to the Kimbo shot. Come on, please have a dog inside, please. It does. All right, nice. And, okay, it's dead. I am really curious to see if this Akita attachment's going to be broken, because that shotgun can be so fucking annoying, and I'm really, really curious to see if this attachment is going to be completely busted, or if it's just going to be horrible. All right, we got to try to find one more dog. There's a surprise shipment here. Hopefully it has a dog inside. Are we getting a brand new puppy for Christmas? Let's find out. Come on. It is a rhino. Okay, that is not the animal we want. I'm not even going to deal with that. This better have a dog inside.
In the air, out to right.
Please have a dog. Please.
Around first,
it's a dog. Let's go. All right, yeah, that was lucky right there, man. Boom, it is done. That should do it. Yep, there you go. The Akita Scorchlink Akimbo is unlocked. And now we must leave so we can see if it's broken. That took roughly 40 to 45 minutes. Honestly, not that bad. I was also kind of distracted with some camo grinding as well as beating the boss. But regardless of that, I feel like we still made pretty decent time. And I do think overall this is the easier place to get these weeklies done. But at the same time, you can mix and match the challenges if you want and you don't want to play endgame. You don't have to play it. And there you go. We are out of here. How much XP did we get that game? We did so much stuff. There go 57,000.
That's been the pattern.
105,000. Oh my god, that's a lot of XP. We just did like everything we possibly could. I was 13 robots off, and then I just would have had to do the mastery camos, which wouldn't have been that bad. But yeah, we don't have to talk about that anymore because we're going to switch on over to multiplayer, and we've got to start with this shot.
Number 29.
No, I did quickly. Listen, I'm just so ready for this.
To do a little more damage this time around.
In
the air to left center.
I basically made a
Hernandez
full
drifting
preparation
back.
for this disgusting
Two straight set down to begin the bottom of the
here is available in the stock attachments, and there it is. The description
Ryan
says
Howard
dual
struck
wield
to the
2
plate with
belt-fed
boosted
full-auto
attributes
shotguns
as
for
a parallel
extreme
three
close
car.
range firepower, manage overheats to stay in the action, some penalties to
connect with
upfront
the
damage,
fastball
range
that missed
recoil,
the
and
zone.
handling, block under barrel attachments. And as you can see, just based off of the stats, this thing should be horrible. We get a 22% damage reduction to every single body parts. There's all kinds of different penalties. For camos, what is he doing? He's checking the vending machine.
That's a strikeout, and the inning's over. 3 up, 3 down. A thing of beauty. Kyle Tucker.
Ollie!
Line drive. Grabs it on the run.
Slider. Middle outside.
Smith takes low
Four-seam
for a
fastball.
ball.
High
Second
inside.
trip to the plate in this one. Went with the slider,
Slider.
and it's a strike.
Middle inside.
Smith hits it foul.
Low middle.
It's a swinging strikeout for J.R. Richards.
Sinker.
Digging in for the
Low
Dodgers, Max Muncy. He singled to right in his first at bat. Starts with the
Four-seam
ball.
fastball. High inside.
Straight back and
Sinker.
foul.
Low inside.
Delivers a cutter out of the
Four-seam
zone.
fastball. High middle.
Ground ball smoked up the middle. To first. That ends the frame. That does it. Scott Rowland leads off playing from ahead.
Holding!
Slider hits the zone.
The Call of Duty Killer is now a mobile game, and I'm not exactly sure how to feel about it. But what's up, guys? This is Bird Music,
Now,
and
who's supposed
welcome
to hit
to
that?
Delta Force Mobile. That's right, the game that's been out on PC for quite a bit now has a mobile version. It came out a couple days ago, and we're going to be playing it for the first time.
In
We're
the
going to see
air
how
to
it
right.
runs. I still have an
And it
iPhone
falls.
11 Pro Max. It's nothing fancy. I've had this phone for years, and I'm curious to see how the game is going to run on here. What makes this even more interesting is that
In the
before in
box
the
with a
past,
runner
I've
on
called Delta
first.
Force the Battlefield Killer, because really, that's what this game has kind of set out to do. But since
And
they're
that gets
releasing
a
on
piece of
mobile, they're also going to be competing with
The
Call of
hit
Duty
batter
Mobile, which is
puts runners at
technically
first
the
and
most
second.
played Call of Duty game and
Now
one
at
of
the
the most
plate with a
highest
runner in
grossing Call of
scoring
Duty games of all
position,
time. The game is
Nick
raking in the cash,
Castellanos.
it's raking in the players, and even though some people might not really
Drilled to
consider
right
Delta
center
Force
field.
direct competition to Call of Duty because of the types of gameplay that it
And
offers,
makes
they
the
are still
catch.
competing in the same mobile game space, which is
It
really
moves up
interesting. But yeah,
90
let's go ahead and check out Warfare
Runners at
mode
the
on
corners
Delta Force
now.
Mobile, and we'll
One
see if it's
away.
any good. Yeah, we already know how this
Byron
works. We played
Buxton,
this on
the next
PC, which,
card
by
off
the
the
way,
deck.
I know a
0
lot
for
of
1.
you guys are really
Heading to a
curious
field of
about
choice
the
first
console
half.
version of Delta Force, and unfortunately,
Ohtani gets
much like
the swing
GTA
and a
6,
miss.
there isn't any news about that at the moment. But if or when that
A little out front. He swings through it. Another offering of the fastball.
Why are Call of Duty skins so weird now? A lot of COD players feel like the game is losing its
Goes with the
identity. The
fastball.
franchise used to pump
Used for
out
the
games that
third
felt
time in
realistic.
this
The
AB.
environments and the soldiers were believable, and it made Call of Duty actually feel cool. But now, in
There it is.
2025,
Ohtani
we have
collects a
this
strikeout.
and this. So who's to
Brandon
blame for all of
Valenzuela
this? Some
comes to
people
bat
feel like
here in the
Fortnite
fourth.
is responsible for this mess. But do keep in mind that the weird skins in Call of Duty started with Advanced Warfare back in
In the air,
2014.
out to
Clearly, the
center.
weird and wacky skins sell, and it's making them a ton of cash. But if the
He's got
players
it,
stopped
and
buying
that's
the
out
weird
there.
bundles, do you think Call of Duty would stop making so
Teoscar
many weird
Hernandez
skins?
steps in the box
Why
to
are
start
Call
the
of Duty
fifth.
skins so
Struck out
weird?
swinging in his first at bat. 0-1 to start.
Slider. Low middle.
Not late.
Slider. Low outside.
Strike 3. 7th strikeout of the game.
Low middle.
Edmund stands in
Four-seam
here. That
fastball.
one misses
High
inside.
middle.
That's a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. High outside. Cutter.
And the
Low
pitch.
inside.
Puts it on the ground to short. Win over to pick it up. 2 away. Miguel
Slider.
Rojas digs
Middle
in for the
inside.
Dodgers. Picks up a strike with the slider.
Low outside.
Goes back to the slider,
Four-seam
and it's
fastball.
0-2.
High inside.
Hit on the ground up the middle. Nice stop on the
Ah ouais.
throws from the seat of his pants. And this ball's going to wind up out of
Four-seam
play.
fastball. Low
Andy
outside.
Pajes steps up with a chance to score the runner from second. Dodgers
Slider.
with a runner
Middle
aboard.
outside.
Fouls it off.
Slider. Low outside.
Not finished yet.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Strikeout number 8.
Ah ouais.
By 2. In the air to center. Pajes camping under it. Main character energy. Ketel Marte in the box. No hits today, but now you're comfortable with the swing. Swings and Marte squares one up. Gonna need a ladder. Gone. Home run. Steps in the box. Ready to swing it and guessed right with the pitch. Great execution.
Let's go, Cowboys.
Fly ball center field. Hernandez trying to
I'm
get to
Keegan
it.
Michael Key. And Ore-Ida
Making the grab,
invented
and
tater
there's 2
tots.
gone.
Anyone else is just an
The
imitator.
batter,
There's only
number
one
six,
original.
Howard.
designated hitter, Brian
Excuse me. Do I know you?
Howard.
Marty Mauser, Royal Suite. We're back in Florida today, and we're going to talk about MAGA influencer Craig Long, who you see here, pictured with a sex trafficker and his son. He spends all day defending Donald Trump and his insane decisions every single day, and of course, defending him when it comes to sex trafficking and Epstein. But this comes to no surprise. He was recently arrested for, you'll never guess what, sex trafficking. He's supposed to be a MAGA influencer. Looks like MAGA influenced him. He was busted by the very dude he licked. Listen to how he introduces Sheriff Grady, and then we'll get into Sheriff Grady's speech.
We'll see if that continues here
Absolutely
in the
roasting this guy.
Betts leading things off and takes the first pitch for a strike.
Grady Judd is going to lay it out.
Fouled away.
High outside.
Your actions will be met with consequences.
Got it.
Hello, everyone. Chef Freddie Judd here. I've been asked by media outlets and several people to comment on the event that occurred in Minneapolis yesterday.
Pulls it down,
Let's
and
make
he
one
makes
thing
the catch.
abundantly clear.
Two
Make
gone
it
now.
clear.
High outside.
Here's
You
Kyle
have to be
Tucker.
accountable for your conduct.
That's right.
Now that he's absolutely like
Won
deep
the count.
throat next to it, I think that's enough there.
Low
Now we're gonna
outside.
listen to Sheriff Grady describe his arrest and hold nothing back for some reason. One thing I want to state in this is that the sheriff accidentally, mistakenly forgets to include the 100,000 in describing how many followers this guy has, and I know for any influencer, saying that you merely have a couple hundred followers is a huge insult. So you know that hurts him more than anything from the speech. But anyway,
Then there's Craig Long we arrested. He's 41. Some of you may recognize him.
Lefty kicks and delivers.
Influencer.
The heater
He
misses
also
for a ball.
owns Craig Long Fitness in Tampa. He was seeking the services of a prostitute.
Squares one up.
Did I tell you that he's
Gonna
married?
need a trampoline.
That
Good
he's got
fly baseball.
125
Scott Rowland
followers on
sends one out
Instagram,
for a home run. The leadoff man starts this
568
inning with a bang.
followers on TikTok.
Fun way to get it going.
Well, I'm going to give him
Mike
some
Napoli
content
steps
for
to the
social
box
media
following
today.
a Rockets Award
He
Series
was a
start.
previous felon who straightened up. Really,
The
what we
Democrats
want to see
up
him.
by 4.
Now he's an influencer. You know, he
Pinch
melts in
hitting.
big
Meet
circles,
And the bat they're turning to at this stage of the game.
even with the president. This is a photograph with the president and his son not
Swung on
long
and
ago.
lifted to center. Pajes moves
Now,
into this
we'd
one.
like to see people who make mistakes early in life.
This one down. Nick Castellanos in the box and showcasing boosted attributes
Likes the
as a
cops.
P4 car.
Heck, he liked him so much,
Popped up
he got
center
caught
field.
up in a steam and got to be rubbing up
And it gets
and
down.
real
And
close
they pick up
with the
their
cops.
second hit.
We asked what his attitude was. He said, oh, he had a great attitude.
Byron Buxton comes to
He
the plate.
appreciates law enforcement. Well, there you go. Got arrested in the human trafficking sting.
Swings, puts it on the ground to second,
Influence that
flips it underhand, one at second, throw to first.
did you see
Here's
how
the catcher,
no
Brandon
respect
Valenzuela.
he was genuinely meaner to you in
Throw
that
to first.
speech than
He's
I
back.
have been in this entire video? Your friend.
Here comes the pitch, and there goes the runner from first. And that's a stolen base, not even close. The old runner, he's going on the move again. Tag, save, stolen base. Democrats, 2 outs, runner at third. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Throw is in
The
time.
ballistic knife is
and it's
here.
a
We
2-3
accidentally
strike.
got 3 out of 6 of the challenges done, so
Now
we're going to get the
pitching.
other 3 done.
Yo.
That's what we'll check out and see how it is. So we want to get a couple more kills, win
In
some
the box,
matches,
comes
get
up
killed
empty
the lead.
with a
Let's
swing
probably
there.
knock out all of those. These challenges here in Endgame aren't bad either, but we'll probably just stick with multiplayer. I think we can get this done. Yeah, let's cue Season of Mosh Pit. It's got skill-based pranks to
Strike
Mac.
3.
Let's get him go.
A strong finish to the at-bat.
It's a good start.
Max Muncy
There you go.
shuffles into the box.
Four-seam fastball.
Only a couple more of those.
High inside.
I can
In the air, headed to right center. Buxton glamping under it. Brings it in. And 2 away.
Four-seam fastball.
There you are. Hey, Kagan died
In
again.
the air, headed to right.
That's 1 weekly down.
Castellanos
2 more to go,
settling under
boys.
it. Makes the grab.
The
And
Maddox is
that's
insane, though. This is what I should have been using.
welcome back.
Using
4
this.
runs separating these 2 teams at
It's
the moment.
look at this.
Mason Wynn
It's so
gets us
easy.
going in this frame.
$4 massage, bro.
Starting on the front foot.
Wait. They kind of spawned. I was thinking you can maybe have a drop it already. You just have unlimited firepower. You have unlimited
Lefty
power.
kicks and delivers.
Please don't destroy.
Strike 3, and that's 2 strikeouts in a row.
Right there. Okay.
Now a chance for Catel
Multiplayer, that
Marte.
challenge is not that bad. But now we have to get 3 wins. We might have to check out some party games. There you go. Well, there's a dub. We only need
Ripped
2
on
more.
the
I'm
ground
pretty
to
sure.
second.
Wait, what's the other
Throw to
challenge?
Freeman
Kill
for the
5
out.
enemies affected by your
Now
own
pitching
point.
for the Dodgers.
I'm gonna add some
Edgardo
number
Henry,
chamber. Let's just set it. Oh,
Henry,
we're in
Edgardo.
it. Look at you.
Enriquez.
Does he know? Doesn't know. Oh, fucking misfired. We have to win.
Swings and lifts one to left.
You missed.
Hernandez bolting towards it, and that will drop foul. And the righty kicks and delivers. Line drive, slice the other way. That's a base hit. Here's the
If I can
designated
top
hitter,
three, that's a
Ryan
win, yeah.
Howard.
Just camp it out. No, I'm in fourth. What the fuck? Did they change the scoring? I ain't losing. I ain't losing. I'm not losing. I'm in fifth.
Fouls away, 101.
Hi, how are you? This guy's a freak. What? Hey, that's
Runner
about
on first,
things to
with
do
2
this.
away. On the ground, and it squirts through
What
the
about your
infield.
hands? What? Are your wrists okay? Are
And
your
the throw
Lucas
holds
wrists
the runner at
okay there,
second.
lady?
Scott Brolin, freshly dealt to the plate.
BS kill. BS. Everything about one in the chamber is the worst.
On the ground, the
1-3.
short.
That's second place score right there.
Fields it
Did it
cleanly.
count?
Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Don't go away.
I don't know if it did. It did.
Leading off
Okay,
for
sweet.
Pittsburgh, the second baseman, Tommy Edwitt.
Yeah, just
Oh, doesn't work out.
Middle inside.
Not gonna
It should
lie.
be ready.
Tough for my
Oh,
eyes
doesn't
to
work.
keep up with all these fastballs.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Oh, that just a fucking toy with me. Why wouldn't you just shoot me sooner? I'm camping. I'm gonna do the ultimate skill issue move. You ready?
Digging in for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas.
Yes. Fence.
Sips a fastball, but off target.
This is how you win. Third fucking place. Lock it in.
Middle inside.
Woo! Get at that, boys.
Swings,
Wait.
ground ball up the middle.
That's a weirdo.
2 gone here.
The map update. The map update.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Look at that. That is actually so sick. I love that they did that
Fly ball to
potion
center.
motion. I see you in this weekend too. I swear to God.
Pulls it in to end the inning.
I hate myself. I'm deleting the game.
Miguel Vargas leads things off in the bottom of the 8th.
You are so just push. You push. Why do I look so sweaty? My character. Look how. What is up with her face? That's a good skincare, bitch. I don't care what just happened, because guess what? Our weeklies are done. We have the Blizzard knife. Look at that. It is unlocked. And like you guys were saying, it's in the melee slot. So there's no need to use any of these other ones. That's great. Give it a little look-see-poo. Check it out.
Swings and makes good contact.
You can't
It's a
switch to your
leadoff
melees in the
single.
firing range
Makes
still.
the base runner here in the 8th.
I don't really know what's around with the Blizzard knife. Probably camo. I don't know, probably lightweight. Probably scavenger through scavenging more shots. Probably tracker. No, I'm gonna go bankroll actually. Pick that. I'll go bankroll, get enforcer, and then we can run ninja. I have extra score, and when I'm getting my melee kills, I'll start regenning. Now we can actually check this thing out. Let's see it. Look, all the knives just dropped in, and we have the Blizzard knife. Here's the inspect for it.
Nick Castellanos
Oh,
in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
This is the one that we shoot with. Fancy inspection. Oh, you don't even get to look, really look at the climate. That's kind of
Nobody
bummer.
out. On the ground to the pitcher. Throw to second. They get 1. To first. In
The
time.
shots.
Double play.
Hey, you know what's really bad about the Blizzard knife? The Sprintifier.
Throws to the plate. Hitless so far.
Actually,
The
like,
law of averages
really
says
awful.
you're due for at least a loud foul ball this time around. The pitch to Bucks.
I'm on. Blizzard knife quantity will actually look
Hit hard,
insane.
and that gets through.
I think going melee only is going to be a lot of fun. Now that we have the balsamic knife, I would love to get some kind of insane streak with this thing.
Now pitching for the
Brandon
Dodgers,
Valenzuela
at
at
number
the plate.
48,
Takes the new arm
three-star
with a runner
Get
on first.
pointed at there. They're over there.
Runner
We
on the
must go
Down
now.
low, it kicks away. Buxton moves up 90 feet. Democrats. Runner is second, 2 down.
Ooh, I'm bad with it, but it's fun. Being able to choose at any given moment. Do I want to shoot? Do I want to stab? Do I want to throw an axe? Like, very fun, but kind of confusing play style. You got to really lock it in.
The pitch.
I'm the best
Hit on
one
the
team
ground
using
to
the
second.
fucking Blizzard knife, bro.
Handles it. Easy out, and that ends the
Oh, wait, that missed.
back now, and we've reached the final frame.
Where you going, Jake?
Looking to wrap things up. You're sitting on a lead and close to claiming a victory here in DD. Hey, you play to win the game.
We fell off the map.
Goes back to the splitter.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Strike 3, and only 2 outs to go.
Come on.
Freeman's due up. Wait with the swing.
Let's go, boys. Oh, yes. Hey, Kagan, I mean, you died,
Popped up,
but you
left
recognize a
field.
quality when you see one.
O'Hearn moves under it. Brings it in.
It's the
Now
mouth for
2
him,
away.
telling you. It kind of makes the story even more
Final
hilarious in a
out
way.
here at Shea Stadium.
Ooh, very good with the shots.
Tucker in the box. With
Oh.
ball and takes a
Middle
look at a cold
inside.
strike.
Which got 4 right.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Just getting the clean quad feed. I'm so happy that this would be. Oh my God. Thank you for not playing. BO7 especially not worth breaking stuff.
As always, it was a pleasure. Robert Flores signing off here in the world of Diamond Dynasty.
The Supreme Court just made it constitutional for elections to discuss opinions about the reaction. Someone says the N-word and the conversation becomes get tougher skin, you're overreacting.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers cooked to order. Raising Cane's chicken fingers.
What's in your mouth? What's going on here? Can I help you feel better? When it comes to relieving your kids' pain fast, rest easy. An answer is here. Children's Tylenol.
What's up, guys? This is Bird Music, and welcome to Call of Duty Vanguard 3 years later.
Make sure to drop a like for more Vanguard content. All right, I'm gonna end it.
Vanguard. Become an owner. The Merc music in this game gets me every time, but what's kind of insane is that the last Van Gogh video I made was exactly 1 year ago from today. This music podcast, sorry. This game really is Call of Duty Oonga Boonga Ops. But as I was trying to say when I was looking at my list of throwback Call of Duty games that I haven't played yet, Vanguard obviously came up, and since the last video I made on it was a year ago, I figured today's the perfect day to do it. So yeah, man, we're just gonna be playing some Vanguard today, goofing around and having some fun, and seeing if this game is still alive 3 years later. So yeah, if you guys do enjoy this video, you're gonna see some more Van Gogh. There's some other throwback OG COD stuff. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new. We got a bunch of shipments and small maps and stuff, but I think instead I want to try to find some arms race. This was basically the ground war of Vanguard, and if we can find a match on here, we can basically find anything. Half this video is gonna be me making monkey sounds to the soundtrack. I can't. It's just so stupid. Welcome back to reviewing Call of Duty Vanguard Cosmetics. You know, I wanted to check out the skins to see if they'd make any sense in World War II, and this is what we got. This is the Doomsayer skin for Shigenori. This actually looks kind of sick. Makes absolutely no sense for a World War II game, but then again, they added a laser gun and anime skins into this game, so. Sweet Treat Tracer Pack. What is this for Gustavo? That's pretty swag. Gustavo's beard is absolutely on fleek, but why is he wearing a beanie that basically is just telling you, shoot me in the head? These pay-to-lose skins, bro, I swear. What the fuck is this? I don't remember half the stuff in this game. Oh my god.
Dinner's ready.
Oh yeah, this was the one bitrate Ranger. It's so purple and bright and vibrant. Like, it doesn't make any sense for this game. But I would be willing to bet that this bundle sold better than anything else in the game. Also, no one is looking for arms race, unfortunately, so we might be limited as to what we can play on Vanguard. What about the quick play filter? Nope.
Come on. Time to play.
Jordan Westberg steps up, and we're ready for liftoff.
Sweeper.
No, I don't want that one.
Low outside.
There's a sinker at the knees
First
for a
pitch,
strike.
1 o'clock.
A pair of sinkers to start the at-bat,
Low
and it's 0-2.
outside.
Not done
Sweeper.
yet.
Low outside.
We'll do it again.
Sweeper.
0-2,
Low
deals.
outside.
Slider misses for a ball.
Sweeper. Low outside.
Goes back to the slider.
Sinker. Low outside.
First batter of the game goes down with a
Circle
strikeout.
change.
Taylor
Low
Ward
outside.
looking to get off to a good start in this one.
Sweeper.
Gets Wood on it.
Middle outside.
Ward rips one foul.
Sweeper.
The pitch to Ward.
Middle outside.
Strike three, and that's 2 strikeouts in a row.
Middle outside.
Next to hit for the Orioles, Pete Alonso. Lost it. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Sinker.
Here's Gunnar Henderson.
Low inside.
Swings and lifts one to right. Castellanos drifts under it. Brings it in. That's the inning. Henry Aaron leads us off. Fly ball to right. Beavers moves under this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And one away. Ketel Marte is now at the plate. Fouls it off. Line drive. Base hit. Willie McGee at the dish with a runner on first. Foul ball. Democrats with a runner at first. Here comes a pitch. That's a strikeout, and only needed 3 pitches to do it. Ryan Howard deals himself into the box. Slows it down for a strike. No dice. Foul ball. Runner on first with 2 away. Fastball. Adley Rutschman
Sweeper.
ready to go.
Middle outside.
Sinker catches the zone at the knees.
Middle inside.
Goes back to the sinker.
Sinker. Low outside.
Swing and a miss. You set the trap and they
Sinker.
dove right in.
Low middle.
Colton Cowser comes up for his first AB of the game. Hammers one deep. Long run, tracks it down. Tyler
Sinker.
O'Neill is the next to hit for
Low
Baltimore.
outside.
Attacks the first
Oh,
pitch of the
disappearing.
at-bat
No
and
due
gives it a
process.
ride.
Well,
That
Governor
was
Newsom,
well
if you
struck.
had any
Look
common
at
sense
it
at
go.
all, you would know
On
that
its
people
way
who didn't
outta
use due
here.
process coming
That
into
was
our
an
country
impressive
sure as
approach.
hell don't deserve
And
it on
that's
the
the
way
result
out. It's
when
called
everything
being
goes to
deported.
plan.
What the hell does that even mean?
Swings through it for
You
strike
do
one.
realize
Went
being
for the
MAGA
slider,
Low
and And it's a
Doesn't
strike.
mean you know everything. In
Staying
fact,
alive.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Swings. Hits a ground ball to short. On the run, sends it over to first. That's the third out. So they get a run in the inning. And now they're... Scott Rowland, ready to roll. Rejected that offer. Popped up to right. Beavers racing in. Hauls it in on the run. Mike Napoli shuffles to the plate.
Bad news for Donald Trump as new photos
Just
were
an
released today
exploratory
of the
mission.
president's hands, which are clearly covered in makeup to prevent the public from seeing the severe bruising he's suffering from due to
Swings
his chronic
and
vein
lifts one to left center.
insufficiency that's
Kauser
causing
making his
blood
way towards it.
pooling in his legs.
Makes the
and
grab,
arms. Take a
and
look
there's
at this.
two gone.
Here's that photo taken by the
Nick
press today
Castellanos
inside the White
steps
House
in.
that is now circulating online. As you can see, both of his hands appear seriously discolored. There's
Late with the
makeup
swing
on
there.
the tops of both of his hands. He's doing the usual thing he does now where he's trying to cover his hands from the media capturing what is clearly going on. We
Not
already know
going
this
for
is
that.
a very low IQ individual that is suffering severe mental and cognitive decline, and that is evident daily. But the physical
Swing
health as
and a
well
miss.
continues
Got him
to
to chase.
deteriorate, and things can only get worse over the next few weeks and months. Donald Trump should do himself and this entire
Strike
country a favor by stepping down.
Back here in a
Step
one-run
aside.
game.
You're sick,
Blaze
disgusting
Alexander
old
leads
man.
off the inning.
You need help, and you need to be behind bars.
Sinker.
Here comes the
Low
0-1.
outside. Sweeper. Low outside.
Keeps swinging with two
Sinker.
strikes. And the
Low
pitch.
inside.
That's a confident way to end it at bat.
Sweeper.
That's got to feel good.
Middle outside.
Here's a gold card at the plate. Jordan
Slider.
Westburg. Got to
Low
keep him
middle.
off the bags, or he's going to turn this into a track meet. Aaron over to pick it up. And now 2 away.
Sweeper.
Taylor Ward up now
Middle
to face a
outside.
pitcher from the World Baseball Classic Series.
Sweeper.
Came up empty first time
Middle
up.
outside.
0 for 1. And fouls that off.
Cutter.
Taylor
High
waits.
outside.
Hanging tough.
Sweeper.
Ward ready.
Low outside.
2-strike foul.
Slider.
Here comes the 0-2.
Low outside.
What is he, contact swinging? What is this?
Circle change. Low inside.
Fouls it with
Slider.
2 strikes.
Low outside.
Fly ball, right center field. Hauls it in. Out number 3. Byron Buxton is the leadoff hitter this inning. Misses the zone with a changeup. Not a fan of meatballs, huh? Unleashes a fastball and it catches the zone. No, thank you. Strike 3. Time to power up and try again. The next batter representing the second half Heroes series, Rick Farrell. Sent foul. The 0-1. Wise choice. Swung on and hit hard for a base hit. So now they have a base runner. And Aaron comes to the plate in this 9-inning game. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, but he beats it. And the inning continues. Stepping up now is Ketel Marte. If this guy is on your roster, you're doing something right. That's smashed towards center. That's a base hit and a good look for the World Baseball Classic collection. And the tying run puts on the brakes at third base. Willie McGee at the dish with runners at the corners. A swing and a soft liner. That's a base hit as a run scores. Ryan Howard at the dish after the game-tying single. Got caught looking his first time up. And fights it off.
HD surveillance footage from the shooter at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, and I have questions. Here it is, and we're going to focus on this area up here where you're going to see him walk into that doorway. So here we go. He walks in, nonchalant. You're going to see a canine officer come in, and the dog follows him into that room. And then you'll see him pull back the dog, and then it looks like they have a conversation. Looks like he's talking to him there. And he's finally going to turn away, and literally seconds later,
snag for the out. Welcome back. We have a good one for you. This game is all tied up. Pete Alonso bats first this inning. Kicks and delivers. Starts with a pair of
Supreme Court of the United States gutted the Voting Rights Act today. 6 justices,
that gets down for a base hit.
60 years of civil rights progress.
And the go-ahead run is on base.
In Louisiana versus Calais,
Henderson
the court rewrote Section 2, the very heart of the Voting Rights Act. Previously, voters only needed to show that district lines were drawn in a way that prevented them from electing candidates of their choice.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Fires to second for 1. On to first, in time.
If you've seen any of these Iron Man helmets lately, it's because they are going viral with a new look and insane voice features, with people showing them off outside and on the screen. And what's crazy is that despite the insane demand, they are still holding the sale as promised. But these might be the last few days before they stop the first.
Rips one for a single, and now they have a runner aboard. Colton Cowser in the box with a runner on first.
In America.
One at bat so far, he flew out.
If Michael gets a person, why is the Gray attacking us?
Runner at first.
This video about racial medical bias that happened to a mom and her daughter is a perfect example of how race-based medicine can lead to worse outcomes for Black and Latina patients. In the video, a mother shares how she took her 7-year-old daughter to the pediatrician because she was noticing some symptoms that looked like early puberty. Then the doctor said if the patient had been white, they would have ordered further testing. But because the girl was Black, and Black and Latino girls go through puberty earlier, more testing wasn't needed. And
here's the pitch.
I'm trying to. That was from yesterday. Booking.com has all.
The VRA being overturned is not going to lose us the House for a generation. However, it could come 2030 because of the census. The VRA being gone means that the majority minority districts in the South will be eliminated. So that's like probably a dozen, maybe 15 seats that are currently held by Black and Hispanic members of Congress. They're all Democrats. Those seats will all be gone. And in 2030, when we get to the census, those states in the South, Florida and Texas especially, are probably going to be apportioned more seats in the House of Representatives because people have left, mostly blue states in the north, West California, New York, Illinois, and moved to those areas. So California, New York, Illinois will lose seats in Congress. Florida and Texas will gain them. That does not automatically mean that those seats will be Republican necessarily. We don't know if the people moving to Florida and Texas are Democrats or Republicans or what? But
here's Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 1 so far today. Hit hard to third. Play made, and that ends the inning. Tyler O'Neill steps in the box to start the 5th. 0-1 the count.
Sweeper. Low middle.
In there with a cutter for a cold strike.
Low outside.
Ground ball smoked up the middle. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Sinker. Low inside.
Dylan Beavers in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
Low outside.
Here's the 0-1. Hits the target.
Sinker.
Secretary Pete
Low outside.
faced a hostile
Strike 3.
Capitol Hill today.
Third time recording a strikeout with the sinker.
Services Committee to
Digging
defend
in,
a
Blaze
record
Alexander.
$1.5
The
trillion
0-1.
defense budget. You're watching Eyewitness News at 11:30 live on ABC 7 Hulu and wherever you stream. I'm Colleen Sullivan.
And I'm Philip Palmer. Lawmakers pressed for answers on military.
That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Top half.
This is Dubose Alderman. She's a University of South Carolina alumni who's already been fired for being a racist piece of shit. Most of y'all have already seen the video, but I have a few extra things to add, so let's watch this together.
Hitting lead off, and he looks at ball one.
Oh, you don't care? Thank you for giving me consent to drag you, bestie. Let's see what else you have to say.
Rutschman snags it. Henry Aaron.
The batter, number 5, shortstop
so
Henry.
But the law of averages says you're due for at least a loud foul ball this time around. In the air, out to left. Ward waiting for it. Home half of the 5th inning moving along. 2 quick outs.
We have some big news tonight. Russia is celebrating as the United States of America has a... We have some news right now. Donald Trump is taking heat right now after suggesting that his own supporters may not...
Fly ball to center. Cowser glamping under it. Brings it in. That ends the inning. So we head to the 6th. More to come in the world of DD after this. Back here in a tie game. Clay Holmes takes the mound to the 6th, and this game is very much still up for grabs. Westberg in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Tight matchup here in DD. Strike 3. Hard work pays off.
Low middle.
There's an example of it. Taylor Ward bats here in the 6th. The 0-1 now. Fouls it.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
And the righty kicks and delivers. 9 strikeouts now and showing no signs of slowing down here in the 6th. Here's a diamond card at the plate. Pete Alonso. Don't get careless here. Lots of pop at that bat.
A1 is back in Black Ops 2. Plus 5. What's up, guys? This is Bird Music, and welcome to the Week 7 weekly challenges here on Black Ops 7. It's going to unlock us the full auto conversion kit, the A1. It's called the Auto Strike X8 conversion. And this is actually a pretty cool aftermarket part because it's essentially the select fire
hits a ground ball to first.
2, where you could turn the M8A1 from a 4-round burst into a full auto weapon. But yeah, here's the M8A1 in Black Ops 7, and surprisingly
no hits today, but now you're comfortable with the swing.
This is actually a barrel attachment. This is where you can find it. And the description says it converts the M8A1 into a fully automatic weapon.
Line drive,
Fire rate and control the recoil, improves headshot damage and handling, but it harness range, firepower, aiming, movement speed, and spread. What's pretty interesting is that if you look at all the other barrels, you can change it between burst and single fire. But once you get this conversion kit, it can only go between auto and single. You still can't change it to a burst. And as we take a look at the advanced stats, it's kind of a mixed bag for this conversion kit. We're going to lose some damage.
And it drops. And that's good enough to
Accuracy
hold
stats
the
going to
lead
go
runner
down.
at third.
You get a massive bump to the horizontal and vertical recoil control. You will also lose out on some ADS movement speed, but then for handling, surprisingly enough, it actually says that it's getting bumped. I don't know if we can trust the advanced stats because sometimes it's not completely accurate, and the gun can actually perform differently when you go to use it. So you know what? We're going to go ahead and unlock this thing as fast as we possibly can, and we're going to see if the full auto M8A1 is actually any good in Black Ops 7. And this really shouldn't take that long because, as I'm sure you guys saw, I think I might see that play again. Streaming and using the ballista, and I can actually get 2 different challenges done. So we're just going to finish this up, get the last 2 done, and then we'll be able to check this thing out. And for these,
in the air, out to right. Beavers trying to get to it. Slams into the wall and hangs on. He's in on the sac fly. And now it's a 2-run game.
I don't want to long answer yes or no. Have you led
Buxton in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a cold strike.
Senator, in both of the organizations I ran, we were always completely fiscally responsible. Yes or no? Did you need an audit? And the way
the count now.
Did you need an audit? Yes or no? Completely mischaracterized. Answer this question.
In the air, headed to right.
Hey, away!
Beavers settling under it. Makes the grab, and that'll... Welcome back. It's a 2-run game. Gunnar Henderson leads things off and down by 2. The righty kicks and delivers. Fouls it off.
Circle change.
And the righty sets,
Low inside.
kicks, fires. Gets a piece.
Circle change. Low middle.
The righty sets, kicks, fires. Swung on and hit hard. It's a base knock, and the leadoff man is aboard to start the 7th. To second, and he's safe. Rutschman up. To follow the leadoff. Gunner. Misses the zone with the first pitch.
Sweeper. Middle center. Sinker. Low inside.
1-2 now.
Sinker.
Pitcher's count.
Low outside.
Won't go away.
Sinker. Low inside.
Misses the zone.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
Still alive at the plate.
Circle change. Low outside.
That's strikeout number 11.
Slider.
Now we see
Middle
Colton
center.
Cowser. A chance to drive home Gunner in this
Sweeper.
spot. Henderson
Middle inside.
leads off second with one gone. Swinging a drive. And this will tie it. Watch it go. It's gone. And here in the late stages, they tie it with a home run.
Middle outside.
What a moment.
Cutter. Middle outside.
Righty sets, kicks, fires.
Sweeper. Low outside.
Strikeout total is up to 12. The
Sinker.
batter now, Dylan
Low
Beaver.
inside.
The sinker led to a strikeout last
Slider.
time up. The
Middle
Democrats
inside.
have allowed a pair of runs to
Circle
score this frame.
change. Low outside.
Aaron fires to first on the run. Bang, bang. All square at 3 as we start another frame. Rick Farrow at the plate leading things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Fastball good for a strike. Starts fastball, fastball. Hard hit down the line and left. And it's foul. The wind of the pitch. Oh, that one rides up and in. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Rutschman fires over to first. That completes the strikeout for out number 1. Henry Aaron up once again. Hitless in this one, but has put the ball in play every time. Into center field, that falls for a hit. Ketel Marte at the dish with a runner on first. Throws over, back safely. Marte goes after that one for strike 1. Runner at first with one gone. Fastball doesn't catch the zone. Different zip code. Got him swinging. Willie McGee shuffles into the box. Not biting.
Hey, guess what? I have an update for this one.
Swung on and
I couldn't find anything for Feel Good Friday this week.
on the move.
I just didn't see anything that stood out, and I always thought that could be a possibility. So instead, I thought I'd share just something good that happened.
You really think that he was endangering your life?
That was Phil.
Some big news. You might be sitting there thinking, who's that doofus behind Disney? Why do I have to look at him?
Middle inside.
And it comes down to, I had to, so you do
Baker's
so.
dozen.
This is Nick Adams. Nick Adams wrote one of the dumbest things I've ever read. He stated, a reminder that President Trump was a star athlete before pursuing a career in real estate. Begging your finest fucking pardon? He continued, had President Trump decided to focus on athletics, there's no doubt we would have watched him walk across the NFL draft stage on a night like tonight. America is lucky he picked us.
Now the left fielder. Opens with a strike.
Sinker.
You see right there, great community notes, which we're kind enough to point out. Trump played one season of football in high school, one season, but did not play in college and had no known NFL potential. His main sport was baseball. He was team captain, and then cites multiple sources for the claim that's being made. Trump derangement syndrome, TDS, it's a real thing. It just doesn't mean what they think it means. Trump derangement syndrome looks like this. This is TDS. He was sitting there thinking, who's that doofus behind Tizzy? Why do I...
Puts it on the ground to the left side. Throw to first, and there's one down. Next up here in the 8th inning, Scott Rowland.
Tomar una pastilla no parece.
Early swing and foul. Democrat.
What's up, guys? This is Burt Pizza, and welcome to the history of the worst guns in Call of Duty. So obliterate the like button if you want to see me do more insanely huge Call of Duty projects that drive me crazy. My goal for this video is to use the worst gun in every single Call of Duty game, but actually try to do good with them. I think this one's going to be super fun. I hope, unless it turns out terrible and I go insane. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Let's find out. Let's hop on our first Call of Duty game, known as... Launch COD multiplayer. Loading Call of Duty, the one and only. Now, TBH, honestly, I'm banned from most servers for absolutely no good reason, but hopefully we can find a server. They're playing soccer? I think the server banned me. I have very low expectations when trying to play the first COD. I'm basically banned from everything. What about this one? Me trying to play the original Call of Duty, let me in! I don't know exactly if the server's gonna allow me to have a pistol, but yes, in my opinion, the worst gun in the first Call of Duty game is the Luger. Oh, I have it! I actually have it! Let's go! 8-round pistol, kind of garbage. I don't even know if it's good. When I was looking at the entire weapon list for the first Call of Duty game, this was it. Spawn in, please. I'm trying to tell him to spawn so I can actually have someone to shoot. It shoots okay. It's like kind of fast. But yeah, I don't want this whole entire list to just be pistols, but I'm pretty sure the Luger is the worst gun in this game. I would demonstrate it, but no one's spawning in. There's just 2 spectators. I'm banning the server. This one's empty, and this one's playing zombies. So yeah, we're gonna move on. Next up is Call of Duty 2. All right, we're on COD 2. There's actually a lot of servers here. Wow. I don't know what this one is. Let's give it a try. I have no idea what I'm joining. Was this map in COD Mobile? Look, I really need to be on the American side to get the bread, I think, or maybe British. Wait, what? What is this? Oh, I am in a Modern Warfare server or something, I think. This definitely does not line up with what I wanted to record today. The gun I was actually going to pick out for COD 2 was going to be the Bren, but I don't know how to get access to it. This gun's actually pretty good.
Next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Oh, great
I think I need to find a different server. That was a really cool one, though, but I need to try to find the Bren if I can. All right, we got some CTF on Tunisia. Hopefully you guys won't be too upset that I'm skipping the Bren on COD 2. We're just going to move on to Call of Duty 3. Now, as far as it goes for guns being bad on here, like, what's the worst gun on Call of Duty 3? Honestly, I don't really know. I was looking through the weapon list for the game, and I think it might go to the Walther P38 because it's probably just a not very good pistol. However, the likelihood of me actually finding a game on Call of Duty 3 is very low. I've had absolutely no luck trying to find any games on COD 3 no matter how hard I try. Maybe I can do a custom game? Sure. Wait, what? I found people's games. Oh my god, wait. Yeah, join. 13 people? Hell yeah. Please tell me I'm allowed in. Nope.
One away here in the bottom of the
I have not been able to play this game in so long. I hope I can actually connect. Nope. Couldn't connect to a hosting player. Maybe it's like the whole backwards compatibility thing. I am playing Call of Duty 3 on the Xbox Series X for some reason. I don't own a physical copy for the Xbox 360, but I might have to get one. Yeah, I can't connect to anyone's game. Unless, of course, these aren't actually real games and it's just like an old list. I have no clue, man. We're gonna have to move on, though. I can't just sit here on a menu forever. Hopefully you guys won't be too mad at me for not being able to play COD 3. I tried, though. All right, next up is Call of Duty 4. I already know exactly what I'm using. In my personal opinion, the worst gun in Call of Duty 4 is the Scorpion. I would put ACOG scope on it if I had it unlocked, but I don't on PC. But yeah, this thing is easily the worst gun. Now, here's how it's going to get interesting. Since Call of Duty 4 introduces custom class, I also have to make the class as horrible as possible. And I'm going to use Iron Lungs. This is our class. Yes, all right. I hope this is going to be good. Yes, we got our class. Let's do this. I don't know if it's hardcore, though. I want to try to get a quad B with it. That'd be so awesome.
I'm literally on the edge of my seat as I record this.
The bot knife me.
Save. They steal a base in a huge spot. That is big. Calling for the intentional walk.
Now,
who's that split bot? Obviously, this is like split bots, split humans. The humans are kind of destroying me. Die, human. All right, I think that's enough comfort. We need to move on. I could use the Scorpion forever, though. But yeah, next up is World of War. Let's get it. Worst gun is easily the Nambu. I love this gun, but my god, it's terrible. I guess CeeLo with 160 ping. This is gonna be so bad. Oh, maybe it's a bot server. Oh. Look at all these bots. He threw a grenade.
All tied up.
Wow. All right, this is our worst gun for World at War, the Nambu. Oh. Ooh, X-ray vision. Oh, rolling quad.
Not done yet.
Oh, the Nambu's going in. Yeah. Look at these guys. Look at these noobs.
Kicks and delivers. Bounced, and that got the pitcher.
Number one
The
Nambu.
throw to first. Come on. Save. You just walked it off.